Hi there guys and welcome to 2017 Backlash WWE pay-per-view. As you can see from the scores already on there, I have got a slight lead of 19 points to 11. I'm just going to put the scoring system on for you right now. We've got 1 point for the winner, 1 point for the decision method of victory, and 3 points if you get both of them correct instead of getting 2. Alright, so moving straight in, we've got Ty Dillinger versus Aiden English on the kickoff show. Who you got, Dan? Why? And how are they winning?
I think I'm going to have to go with a popular vote on this one. I'm going to go for Ty Dillinger. 10, 10, 10. I think Aiden English has become a jobber. I don't think there's any reason why he should win. That's it, really. To be honest, it's just a singles match, isn't it? There's no stipulations or anything. So
I agree, but it's in Chicago, right? So the crowd are going to be booming anyway. Hometown? No, it's not. But Chicago towns are massive anyway, so I reckon what is going to piss the crowd off the most? Ty Dillinger probably losing. No. But if it's on the kickoff show, so yeah, I can see Ty winning. Yeah. And I've just noticed on that picture of Aiden English, why does his beard look like it's on an angle? It's like... Right, okay, so you reckon Ty, and you reckon by pinfall clean? That's what I'm going with. Ty,
yeah,
clean.
He's facing he really, so I reckon he's going to be a clean pin.
Yeah, I reckon so as well. All right, moving on to the women. Becky Lynch now faced Charlotte and Naomi versus Natalya, Carmella, and Tamina. Who have you got? Why? And yeah, all that stuff.
I think it's going to be a heel win on this one. I think the welcoming committee, as so they call them, I think they're going to take it, to be honest.
That is what is worse, that name or Great Balls of Fire as a pay-per-view name? What is worse?
I think the Great Balls of Fire is going to take it on it, to be honest. Whoever thought of that, it just needs...
I reckon someone had listened to that song over the weekend, right? They've gone into a meeting singing it, and Vince has gone, yeah, I like that! Pay-per-view!
It makes money!
Yeah. So you're going with a heel win. You're going with...
Yeah. I think... I can't see any reason why the faces would need to win, to be honest. I mean, I know that Charlotte's just turned face or in the face, in the...
I agree. I'm partly tempted to agree with you because Charlotte's going to get a title shot, isn't she? Sooner rather than later. Well, so I can see her turning her back on that team.
Haven't the faces lost in singles matches on SmackDown? Naomi lost, didn't she?
Yes.
Naomi win.
Yes, Naomi lost. Carmella beat her, I think, on SmackDown. Which is making me think the faces are going to win because of 50-50 booking.
I think, maybe they're doing it in the way of the singles they'll lose, but together they'll win.
What are they doing with Becky Lynch? Why isn't she...
I haven't got a clue, mate, with that one. There's just a waste of talent in it, really, to be honest.
It is. Especially now you've moved Alexa over to Raw. It's like... I
can't see, out of all of them, who she would even feud with.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
I really don't. You can't turn Becky heel because she's not a heel. She just doesn't... She can't do it.
But like I say, it's like... what's his name? Oh, I can't remember his name now. What was the Canadian guy? Sami Zayn.
Yeah, Sami Zayn.
He's a kind of character that probably could become heel, but he's just too...
It'd be so hard to hate him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
I agree. So I'm gonna go with the faces, and I'm gonna go clean pinfall.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Should we say who gets the winning fall for this then? Who gets the win? Who gets the pinfall to win? Because if we both say, if you say heel, I say face, for an example, and then we both say clean, it doesn't really matter. So we'll say who do you think is going to get the pinfall? I think it's going to be Charlotte getting a win.
I'm gonna go Natalya.
Ooh, really? You're going heel and Natalya?
Yeah, I am indeed. I think she's probably the one that stands out the most, really, out of Carmella and Tamina. It would be good if Carmella gets the pin, because she's like obviously an upcoming.
Yes, I agree with you
and stuff. But I think because of popularity and because of he's just Natalya, I think she would get the heel pin, and I think she would win it.
Alright, you're going heel, I'm going face, I'm going Charlotte, you're going Natalya. Alright, moving on to the match that got announced on Talking Smack, you've got Luke Harper versus Eric Rowan. Firstly, I just want to say I wouldn't have even had this match. I would have made all the other matches a bit longer and just not even bothered having this on the show. As much as I think Harper deserves to be on the show, they've just thrown this match together to probably fill some time. Straight off the bat, I'm going to go Eric Rowan because I think Harper should win, but I think they just won't let him win for God knows what reason. I'm going to go Eric Rowan, somehow gets the win.
Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. I think I'm going to go for Luke Harper on this one. Again, I think I agree that it's a card that shouldn't even be on there, to be honest. It feels like a pre-showed, kind of thing.
Yeah, I agree. It's just been thrown on
just
there.
Not there. I think Luke Harper is just an absolutely fantastic wrestler, given the spotlight, but I think they've put him in this position with Eric Rowan. Obviously, he lost the last match, I believe, so I think for that sheer thing, I think he's going to win because it's a pay-per-view. That's it. And I can't see any dirty tactics because that's it. That's my
I know, that's what I'm thinking right now. I'm thinking we've had 3 matches and every one of them so far I've put down as a clean win. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Eric Rowan wins by hitting Luke Harper with his mask.
Good shout. Yeah,
it's a plastic Halloween mask, but it's going to knock him out.
Do you think he would... you see, Luke Harper likes to do the big boots to the face, doesn't he, though?
He does.
Maybe
he could boot the mask off his face.
Yeah, distraction with a mask to a boot with a win. Yeah, fair enough.
So you're going pinfall, I'm going pinfall, but other people.
Yeah, other people. Luke Harper for me.
The Usos, who honestly do my tits in, and the Fashion Purple. Who have you got? Why? And what method of victory, Dan?
I think for this one I'm going to have to go for Breezango.
The fucking husky voice.
Yeah,
I really, really want them to win because, like I said, with it being in Chicago, the crowd are going to love these two. I have a funny feeling. Yeah, they're going to get a massive pop.
And I
really hope they win.
They get it, but it's the Usos in it. They're like family to WWE.
They only win. They win all the time, and it does my head in. They're like a tag team reigns, is what they are.
I hope it's a shock win. Then I'm just going to say Breezango then, just for the shock factor. I think
the only thing what is putting me off them winning is we haven't seen the New Day on SmackDown yet.
Do you know what could happen?
I think they come out and they cost Usos the match.
Yeah, I reckon Breezango could get it. Could
like a sneaky roll-up
feud.
Oh, that could be good because then you could take the title belts off them, and then they don't have to feud over the belt, but they can still feud with Usos. That would actually,
yeah. I mean, I'd like to see Breezango feuding with the New Day, just because the two comedic styles would.
Oh, they bounce off each other so good.
Yeah,
it'd be so good. Do you know what? I'm going for Breezango just because I want Tyler Breeze to succeed. I think he's too good.
He's a good.
He was absolutely
amazing in NXT. Do you know what I mean? It's just
they haven't used him properly ever since he got main rostered. So yeah, I'm gonna go sneaky roll up win. Tyler Breeze gets the pinfall over one of the identical Usos.
Yep.
Are you going pinfall or submission or?
I'm gonna go.
You're gonna go count out or something like that, so that they have another match. I didn't think of that.
No, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna say they're gonna take the titles. Breezango are gonna take the titles. I think it's gonna come as a distraction by the New Day.
That they would get a massive pop in Chicago as well.
Yeah, I think they're gonna come out.
All right. So either way, we've got Breezango to win.
Indeed.
Shinsuke Nakamura, who's done nothing in WWE apparently, versus Dolph Spirit Squad Ziggler. We know who you've got. We know who I've got. Should we just move on, or do you want to go into it?
Well, we've all got Ziggler, haven't we? I mean, that's
Could you? Oh, could you imagine? Could you imagine the crowd?
His first night at a pay-per-view, and he loses to Ziggler.
Do you know what? I'm tempted to go for it.
Just to cement that feud. Do you know what I mean?
Just to be like. Just to troll the fans.
Yeah.
I think it's almost too obvious that Nakamura's going to win.
I think that's the thing.
Do you know what I mean? It's far too obvious. We know Dolph's going to sell and sell and sell, but
that's the only reason.
Does he get a stupid sneaky roll-up win?
I think he might.
Oh,
I'm not going to choose Al. I'm going to go with Shinsuke, but I think he might.
does he close the show because the show is apparently all about his debut, or is it Randy Orton? Is he closing the show with Jinder?
I think Championship's going to close it, unfortunately.
I agree. I think the Championship will close it. I do think, though, they could possibly push this to close it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm going to go Nakamura as well. I'm going to go with the Kinshasa, followed by a 1, 2, 3.
Boom.
And then, Shinsuke and Axe has won the top fucking match, hasn't he?
Would you say that this as well is kind of a throwaway match?
Yes, this is...
Again.
Almost all of it is a throwaway match.
That's very true. That's very true. But at least we get to see Shinsuke on the main roster doing that strong style.
Thing is, though, are they going to book him properly? I
think after Ziggler, I hope they don't carry it on, and I think they put him somewhere else.
The thing is, right? If they keep him undefeated for so long, he turns into like a Braun Strowman, doesn't he? And then whoever it is that does beat him is going to get such a massive rub.
Yeah. But again,
it sort of devalues him.
He could replace Roman as the face of the SmackDown brand.
I think that's possible, right? But I don't think Vince would let it because, let's be honest, Vince doesn't like anyone that can't speak fluent English. He doesn't. He doesn't. Fucking can. I just fucking did.
Gosh.
It's not slander if it's true.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hope Triple H is back in the back. I hope Triple H is in charge of booking Nakamura. Otherwise, he's going to run into a lot of trouble really fast. I think that's
the thing, innit? I think if you've got Triple H doing his bookings like he did on NXT, you would hope that he would have some creativity.
Some input as to
enjoyed putting in matches. So.
I do think it's the right choice in picking Ziggler because we know how he can sell. If he's going to sell so many kicks so badly, well, in fact, goodly, but do you know what I mean? He's going to sell them so bad that it looks like...
We're going to be seeing super kicks like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah, we're going to see Dolph's chin possibly fall off his face because he's just going to knee him so hard, isn't he?
Yeah.
So both of us, Nakamura pinfall, yeah? There's a lot of pinfalls in this.
Yeah, I think looking at the card, nothing seems like it's going to be anything other than pinfalls, to be honest.
Second to last match, we've got the match of the night, in my opinion. We've got the face of America, Kevin Owens, versus the actual American, AJ Styles. Who have you got? Why? How are they winning? But first of all, how long is this match going to be? Because I reckon it's going to be about half an hour. I think they're going to really give them time. I hope they give him time. I hope it's not like a quick 10-minute match because that would be terrible. With these two amazing people in the ring, this could be brilliant.
This is probably where I'm going to get called wrong.
Go on then.
And it's going to be different from my Rumbler pick.
Ooh, you're going to pick different for your Wrestle Rumble pick. I'm probably going to do the same.
I'm going to go with what I want to win, and that's AJ Styles because I'd like to see him as champion again.
Ooh.
That's my only reason.
What? And then he loses it eventually to John Cena, and John Cena stays at a US title belt.
Yeah, I think so. I hope not, but I think I like AJ Styles when he has a title because when he's a heel or face, he uses that title.
He does. He just uses it well. He knows. He just knows, doesn't he? He just knows how to do it, how to deliver.
The face that runs the place, you know what I mean? So.
He is now that John Boy's no longer here.
Yeah. AJ Styles face at the minute as well, isn't he?
Yes, he has. He's had a face turn, hasn't he?
So we've got face feel. Yeah, I'm just gonna go AJ Styles, but like I say, on my Rumble, it's gonna be Kevin Owens because he needs to remain champion for a lot longer.
Do you know what? I was gonna say Kevin Owens, but I've just looked at the rest of the card that we've already covered, and I'm going to go with some of what the crowd are not going to like in Chicago. I'm going to go Kevin Owens gets himself disqualified. So AJ Styles wins, but Kevin Owens keeps the belt.
Oh, go DQ, why not? Yeah.
Because we haven't, as far as I'm concerned, I haven't booked one yet, you haven't booked one yet.
There
has to be some sort of screwy finish. There has to be. There's never a pay-per-view where it's all clean wins. We haven't had a submission win yet. I don't see that coming off anyone. Potentially Charlotte could obviously win By submission. Oh, I should have really said that earlier, but never mind. I might change my. I'm going to change my Charlotte. Charlotte wins to a figure. Charlotte wins via figure 4.
Okay, submission. Why not?
And now, obviously, we're going to go.
What? She's not going to do a figure 8?
I don't know. Probably.
Well, she only does
it's the
that
same
one
thing.
steel
She's
load,
just
she?
bridged. I don't honestly know. She wins by some sort of submission move. And then Kevin Owens somehow gets himself DQ'd. So Styles wins the match, but Owens keeps the belt. It prolongs the feud.
I think I'm
for
going to
another
agree with
month.
that.
You're going to go with that as well.
Yeah,
You're saying AJ
I'm
Styles
gonna
wins, but
yeah.
it's a DQ win, so he doesn't lose the belt.
It would be very strange if we didn't have some.
Could even maybe be a double count out. We haven't had one of them in a while. But yeah, either way, this match isn't going to be over. So Styles can't win because he's the face. He can't win the belt yet. So Styles by DQ.
Yep.
All right, it's the last match of the card. You've got RKO Orton versus Roydhead Mahal. Who have you got? Why? And what method of victory?
Well,
I just want to say we can't confirm he's on steroids.
disclaimer.
Disclaimer there. But Roydhead Mahal, who have you got? Why? Or Hardbody Mahal, whatever it is they're all calling him.
Well, Vince Mahal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
It's like Spaghetti Junction, isn't it? All over his body.
It's like.
If it is legitimate, I have to say, well done, because that must take a shitload of effort.
Well, the amount of muscle mass he's put on since his last match. You know, like before.
What, since his last match? What, like in a week?
No. When he left, obviously.
It's been injected.
I think he put on like a shit ton of muscle. Do you know what I mean? So,
I'm not gonna lie, he looks incredible, but it's dubious as to if it's legitimate or not.
Is it legit?
So who you got? Why? What method of victory?
Well,
and do we have a new champion? Because
there is no.
Oh, do you reckon?
At all that Jinder Mahal should get that title.
But Indian popularity, and they're doing a tour over there as well.
Exactly, that
is the only thing, because that is a legitimate reason to give him it. It's going to bring them shitloads of money from India.
Do you think?
If you look at it from the mark, I think if he's going to get it, it's a throwaway title. Yeah, like Great Khali was.
Just for the sake of it, yeah, true.
I hope not. Who has Randy been feuding with as well, or is it just Jinder?
No, yeah, it was
who is at the top of that? Who is at the top of SmackDown's roster, other than Styles?
No one, no. Shinsuke, innit?
Everyone else has left, haven't they?
Yeah, because originally it was Bray, wasn't it? And then Bray's left now. So.
Why have Raw took everybody and left SmackDown with no one? Literally no one. You've got Randy Orton. That is it.
John Cena's coming back in here. That's why John Cena takes up about 20 places.
That's a good point. He does need TV time. Not like he's had enough over the last 15 years, but he does need more.
Exactly. So I'm going to so for this one I'm going to be saying Jinder Mahal then.
You're going to go with Jinder.
But on my Rumble it's going to be Orton.
Oh, I see what you're doing here.
Because I think I agree with that statement about them doing it overseas, India and stuff.
I don't know when the Indian tour is. Can you bring it up?
Potentially not.
do you want me to bring it up?
Yeah, you open it, you have a look. We're not going to go into it, people. But no,
Indian.
Sometimes there's tabs you don't want people to see.
Right, September 2017. So he's not winning it yet. He's not winning it yet. Oh wait, what are we? May?
Oh, yeah.
Nah, he's not going to hold it for 4 fucking months. More chance of me getting signed.
He's going to get it around SummerSlam.
Oh, would you have him win at SummerSlam? That is a massive push.
Big American event, and he would lose, is it?
Yeah, but by then, surely John Cena's back. You don't think he beats John Cena for the belt, do you?
Oh, Jinder.
Yeah. You think?
Could you imagine that? The biggest American on the card?
Oh, man.
I think he might do.
Yeah, but then Cena has to win the belt, so that breaks Ric Flair's record.
The thing we've got to think about is, if Randy Orton wins now...
Who is he feuding with next?
Exactly, that's it. Is he feuding next, or is he carrying on with Jinder for a little bit longer?
I honestly don't know, because if this tour is not until September,
Exactly.
they can't drag this on for 4 months.
Well, that's it, exactly. You can't think of that, and then even if he wins, he won't keep the title for 4 months. Or longer.
I said Baron Corbin would win Money in the Bank. I reckon there's a good chance Jinder Mahal might win it and cash in while they're in India.
Ah, that's a good shout. Yeah. I can see that happening, to be fair.
I can definitely see that happening, because that would be different.
Yeah. I think that'd be a good shout, to be honest. I think...
Because it'd be just like a normal tour. They're over there, they do a few matches. I don't even know if they're doing one Raw. I think they're just doing live events. Could you imagine if they changed the belt on a live event?
Just our side note, do you think Baron will have the United States by then?
I don't know.
I reckon Shinsuke has that.
I don't know what you do with them, because no disrespect to Nakamura or anything like that, but in terms of WWE main event, he's still green. I know he's not. He's amazing, but from a generic
AJ,
American.
AJ got the championship within
they did
weeks or months, a couple of months.
But he's American, and I'm not being against other countries. I'm saying Vince is nine times out of 10 likes an American to be a champion, doesn't he? The only other people he likes are Samoans.
True. Yeah, so, I mean,
do you know what? I'm gonna go with.
Andy.
He did just win on Raw. He did just win on SmackDown, though, didn't he? And then get attacked by Jinder.
Yeah. I think they've been pushing it to where Jinder's got all of his little friends behind him.
It's too obvious.
Beating him.
Do you think it's too obvious Jinder wins?
I think it's too obvious Randy's going to win, though, to be fair.
Do you know what? I'm going to go Jinder Mahal, just because, fuck it, why not?
Then, yeah.
I'm going to go Jinder Mahal. Do you know what? He's going to win by a fucking clean pinfall as well.
I reckon Randy's going to
But it's not going to be clean.
By,
obviously, them other Bollywood boys will come in and do something, and then...
I reckon Randy's going to win by some dirty tactics.
Oh, do you think... I suppose technically he can get away with it because he's American. They won't class it as heelish because it's America versus India, even though it's
exactly that is the point in it.
American patriotism is basically
do whatever
racism.
You can to win.
Yeah, pretty much.
Unfortunately, I think that's what's going to happen.
Yeah,
I think Randy's going to carry the title further. Do you reckon Randy's going to eventually lose it to Cena again?
Oh God. Well, I don't know. I had a theory last year that Orton wins 3 or 4 more belts, and then he faces Cena at WrestleMania for the 17th. Between the two of them, they've both got 16 by that time.
Okay.
And then they do a final: Orton versus Cena. Loser retires. Winner obviously beats Ric Flair's record.
What? And Cena retires.
Yeah.
Fair enough. We'll see what happens. But yeah, so for this one, I've got Randy Orton.
I'm going to go
dirty tactics.
Hard body roided Mahal. Because he's been putting effort in the gym.
Again, disclaimer, we don't know.
Disclaimer, he has not taken any form of drugs.
As far as we know.
As far as we are aware.
He's just got an impressive physique.
Yes, those words exactly. So that pretty much concludes. At present time, we've got myself with a 19 points to 11 lead. By a few of my choices, I could very well be losing by the end of Sunday night.
Well, we said that last time, but
Well, we did, but God knows what happened. I just got lucky. You did a lot better than me on the Wrestle Rumbles, though, by a considerable margin. You were so close to getting a prize, mate.
Let's see if we can carry that on here.
That'll be good. That'll be good. If you haven't already done so, by the way, look at WrestleRumble.com. Have an entry in there. Why not? It's only $10. If you translate that to English pounds, I think it's about £7.80 or something like that. It's worth it. You get, I think it's $500 in prize money and 2 tickets of your. I think it's just 2 tickets to the next pay-per-view. I could be wrong. You'll have to check the website for details.
Yeah, I think the last one was 2 tickets to SummerSlam, so I think that was the bigger event.
Yep.
It might be the same. Check it out.
Quite possibly. Check it out. Have fun. Watch the pay-per-view this weekend, and have fun, guys. See you all very soon.
Don't forget, catch us on Twitter.
Catch us on Twitter. Yes, our handles are above our heads in case you're. In case you're blind and you haven't seen any of this video you've just listened, mine is at Dan3HitU and T'other Dan's is at ActiveLifeDan. Give us all a follow, drop us some messages and enjoy the pay-per-view.